Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're doing the third and final part of the build of the Lego Ninjago Temple of Resurrection. So this is how far we made it in two parts. You can see we have quite a few minifigures completed, and we have a lot of the temple completed, but there's still a lot to go here on the top. So if you missed any of those previous parts, check out the links I have down below. There'll be links to you can catch up on that, and you can come back and we'll still be here continuing to build onto this set. So we're on to our fifth bag of parts. We do have 2 bags left to finish this set. So it's definitely a good amount of building left to go. A lot of small parts in this bag number 5. So let's just jump right into it. So we're gonna do a 2 times build to start off with, which is going to be 2 of these turntable pieces, or round plates, I guess you'd call it, but they're going to attach to the turntables. So put those 2 on, turn this over. Assortment of these plates with the bar sticking up. Let's make sure I put that on right. Okay. Now we have 4 dark red jumper tiles. Brick with a clip and a golden ingot piece. Get this other side, or the other one, kind of brought up to the same level of completion before I move on. Come on. Brick with a clip and golden ingot. Looks like there's only 2 in this set. That's both of them. Alright, so we have 2 of these frames with the white window piece, window panel. It's solid color, so it's not really a window, it's just a panel. Those 2 panels are actually going to get stickers. Sticker number 3. It's asking us to put the sticker on after we've already inserted the panel, which I find to be a little bit difficult sometimes. So just be careful doing that. If it were my choice, I would put the sticker on before I inserted the panel. But I'm trying to stay a little bit true to the instructions and the particular steps that they call out. So each one of those simply pops on there. So here we have these axle joiners that we're going to stack 4 of them together, and they're being held together with these black 2 long axles. So that's our first little tower of them. We need to make 4 of them. So this is why there's so many small parts in this little bag. So we're doing a lot of this type of stuff. That's 2. These are not hard to put together. Some Technic pieces can be a little tricky, but sliding these little axles inside of these axle joiners is one of the simpler build techniques of Technic. Alright, we should have one more. There it is. All right. So all of these will go on the little bar piece that's on the sides, just like that. We have 2 plates, stud with a black tile, and a turntable plate with a turntable piece. Repeating all of those steps for the second one. And looks like the last thing is a little detail piece that'll go in the middle. Got the stud with the hole in it. Put a cone piece on, and then this little torch holder piece. That will simply slide in that bar that's sticking out in the middle. All right. So with those 2 completed, let's bring over our temple. Look towards the back here. I'm going to raise this up just a little bit so we can get a little bit better view of what's going on. So these slide in, and that round plate on the bottom, this red round plate, will actually snap into that turntable plate that's already on the model. So with those snapped on, we'll take a plate, plate, and those will help hold it in place. Two more plates. Couple cheese slopes on the ends. And 4 more plates. And these plates are interlocking with that turntable plate that's on the top of the window pieces. So now you can see they can turn around pretty easily. Just like that. Very good. So we still have a good amount of stuff to build here on the top. So we have this Technic brick. We're going to put these non-friction pins that have a axle on one end. We're going to slide some black bevel gears on there. And this will go right there. We have 2 black Technic bricks right next to it. Just a little bit more. Some more plates going across. So here we're going to do this knuckle gear times 2. And the instructions show it not being slid all the way down. It's just kind of stopping approximately right there. And we're going to slide them through this piece and put a black bevel gear there. Repeat that for the other side. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they don't have us pushing it all the way through. I guess they do eventually. All right, so next is a Technic friction pin with an axle. This will go here. And then on the next step is when they show it being pushed all the way through. I don't know what's so special of not pushing it through at a certain point. All right, so another one of the friction pins with axle. And then I'll push this through. I'm still not pushing it all the way through. I'm giving it a little bit of play so it's not creating too much friction. All right, so with that completed, let's see, we have two slopes up here with two dark tan cheese slopes on top. With two black tiles on these rocker plates. One will go there, one will go over here. And we have a lightsaber handle with a bar and a dagger. Another lightsaber handle with a bar and a spear. These will clip on to the clips down there. All right, looks good. Two flames. Got these flame pieces shooting out the top here. All right, so there we go. That completes our 5th bag of parts. Have some extra pieces, nothing out of the ordinary though. So we'll move on to our next bag. It is our 6th and final bag of parts. Okay, we have everything out ready to go and leave it to the final bag to build the final minifigure. And it is our Garmadon figure. So we got one torso. Here's the other torso. So he does have 4 arms. And where's his headpiece at? There it is. There's the Garmadon head, single printed face. And here is his helmet. That is our final minifigure. So we also have some of these masks. We're going to start with this orange one. It's going to clip onto this black helmet. And it gets the dark bluish gray horns. Shows it inside the temple. So I'll move this up so we can see where it goes. Move this guy out of the way. Shows that mask attaching right there. All right, so move that to the side. The next thing we're going to build is one of the roof panels. So we're going to start with a 4x4 plate, Technic brick, inverted sloped brick, another Technic brick, double wide sheet slope. Where you at? There it is. So that goes there. 2 red plates. And we have these longer plates. They're gonna get tiles. Just one. Actually, it's 2. I don't know why they just didn't do both of them on the same step. This gets a longer tile. Red plate on a black plate. We have an inverted slope and a regular 2x4 brick. Just like that, will attach onto that. Bracket and another plate. That was supposed to be 2 plates. Okay. The way everything lines up there, it needs 2 plates. So with all of that lined up, we can put this piece on. We have another bracket with a stud and a plate with a clip. Put a tile right there, a plate right here, and this red axle that has a too long friction pin sticking out there. We're gonna slide another one of these axle pieces into this. Turn it over, slide it into that. Piece will go right there. Do some more tiling. We have a corner tile, a 1x2 tile. You know what? This was supposed to be a 1x6. That's why we didn't do both of those at the same time. And we have these double wide baby bow shapes, 1 and 2. Of those slopes looks good, and we have this little decorative sign piece. This is going to get one of our stickers. It is sticker number 1. It's just a round sticker Sometimes the round stickers can be tricky, trying to line them up on the center. Looks like I got it pretty well. That will clip on right there. And it shows it. Once you clip it, it's saying to push it up in there. Okay, so it does attach to the anti-stud a little bit. All right, so let's bring over our temple. Raise this up because we're gonna put this on the roof portion. It looks like we have this axle hole back here, and we have an axle sticking out there. So that's what it appears to connecting to. And then this piece attaches there. That will allow it to rotate up and down. It's weird. All right, we'll just kind of go with it for now. So, move this back off to the side, and we have another one of the roof pieces to build. This should be almost an identical build to what we just did. Just a mirrored version of it. Inverted slopes and our plate. Two plates there, cheese slope. So here's where I got confused the first time. This has a 1x4 tile, and then we put the next one on the same length of red plate, but it gets the 1x6 tile. So it's not quite putting the same pieces on. And then we also put a 1x6 tile here. Turn this over. That goes there. We have our bracket with two plates. So you kind of see I'm learning from the first one that we did. Not repeating some of those mistakes that I made. That goes there. Plate here. Have the red bracket, clip, stud, and a plate. That'll go there. We have the tile, the plate, and our axle piece. Axle with friction pin piece. Alright, turn this back around. We have piece there, put that there. We have the two baby bow shapes. There. And let's see, the slopes go down here. And the sticker on the sign. that on, push it up in there. Bring this back over, and just like the other one, see it shows this push down a bit. I'm gonna move this minifigure out of the way. Make sure I have a lot of minifigures kind of in the way. All right, so same thing as the other side. We're gonna slide that piece on the axle, push that down. It's kind of weird. So with that on, it definitely shows us pushing these in a lot better. So while we're back here, it looks like there's gonna be a little mechanism we're gonna create. So we've got this axle with a knuckle gear. We're gonna slide this connector piece on. And then a black bevel gear. We're gonna do that times 2. Those pushed all the way down. Going to pop that on there. And this one. Go right there. These 2 little lever pieces that will pop on the end there. Slide a 5 long Technic beam and this thin lift arm on there. Turn it around. What's going on? Oh, our baby fell off. That goes here. We have a black axle. Go in both of those. And we have this bent lift arm. It gets 2 pins with studs. And that will go there. So it interlocks those Technic pieces. These are the eyes. Looks like we've got this big mouth with a tongue. We've got some eyes and then the angry eyebrows. That's what it looks like we've made. It's got to be part of the cartoon. I've never seen this version of the cartoon. All right, so we have our last stickers. They're gonna go on these white tiles. It's basically just a little decorative stripe. This will help cover up the Technic piece there. Okay, so that was our last stickers. No more stickers. It was a decent sized sticker sheet, but it didn't have a lot of small stickers. It was just a few amount of large stickers on it. Right, so we have 2 more masks to build. Not really build per se, it's just snapping a few pieces on and putting it on the helmet. And this will go back here on this piece. And we have the red one. It has the little horns on it. That one will go right there. You know what? It would help if it was on the helmet. The helmet is actually what holds it in place. All right. We do have a couple little weapons. We have this spear with a little axe blade on it. This will go in. Pull this down so you can see what I'm doing. There's a crate in there that has our little weapon storage. You can see the little crate right here. I am going to make another little weapon. It's this bar on a torch holder, stud with a hole and a machete in it. So we've made this long walking stick type blade, so that will slide in that box as well. So next up is, let's see, it shows putting our minifigure on here, or one of them. Garmadon will go right here in the middle. And then it shows this being pushed down, and it raises up the roof. And you could rotate it up and you can see you've got the angry eyes going on, or push it up and it kind of has a normal roof piece. And there you go. That completes the build of it. So let me move some stuff around so we can really kind of look at this whole set as one thing. So it's actually really cool. I mean, unlike, well, not unlike, but like a lot of other Lego Ninjago sets, it has a ton of play features in it. One of the big ones being this piece that we just looked at. It also has our little panels here that can turn around. It reveals two other masks. The orange one is always just kind of sitting there. We do have these little rock panels that open up and reveal some hidden stuff. So we have the little dagger hidden in there. There's a guy that lost his life in there. And then over here we have a spider web that is actually hiding a green gem, which interestingly enough, the gem is attached to the leg. And he's missing a leg over here, so I wonder if that's his leg. So he doesn't have a leg, he has only one leg over here, and there's another leg with a gem on it. So that's pretty cool. And then it also reveals a red ninja sword there. And then when this goes down, like we said earlier, you see how it forms. Looks like two eyes. There's a mouth here. Got some horn, ear pieces. So that looks really, really cool. Push that back up. And then on the inside, we have these little pieces here you can pull. There's a trap door. So if you have a ninja in there, let's say Lloyd, for example, and then he comes shooting out the bottom. So that's pretty cool. There's another one on the other side too. There's another trap door over there. So those are cool little play features as well. So I think that's it. I think I covered all the play features. Yeah, a very, very awesome set. I mean, Ninjago is in my top 5 for Lego themes that I like. So by far this confirms everything that I like about Ninjago. Just some cool parts, cool playability with the set, cool minifigures, cool accessories. There's just so much good stuff with Ninjago. So I really, really love it. And we have a little baby. A little baby. The artwork on the box shows it being attached on Cole's back as he's running out of the temple. So once again, it's probably related to the cartoon in some way. So you guys tell me what it's related to. I'm sure someone's seen the cartoon or what's going on with this. So appreciate everyone watching. Tell me your thoughts of this set. Do you like it? Do you want it? Do you have it? Do you love it? All the other things that you could think about it. Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see more Lego Ninjago build videos, check out the links I have down there. We've got all kinds of stuff you can binge watch for probably a year or two. Not only Ninjago, there's all kinds of other Lego build videos down there as well. So check them all out, and we'll see you in the next one.